Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vlogmas episode 12. So today is day 12. If you're using days, this time around I'm using episodes. So it is episode 12 today. So please don't mind me. I am eating. I'm eating inkomazi. If you want me to love you and love you forever and deeply so, you must cook me inkomazi. I can eat this thing 7 times a day. No, 7 times a day, 7 times a week, 365 days a year. If there's a leap year, 366 days a year. I love uputu namasi. So it's a mountain I will die on, for real. But other than that, I just thought let me come and say hello because I owe you guys a live stream. Saturday I could not go live, neither I could go live yesterday. So I thought maybe today I should do a live stream to pay Saturday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. That's the day I go live, and I go live on Saturday. So there's a possibility that I will go live again tomorrow, so that we keep up with the schedule. This one is just to pay for Saturday. Indeed, there is a video that was supposed to come out today, a Vlogmas. So then I thought, let's hold that one until Wednesday and do a live stream because y'all love my live streams. Your DMs are quite interesting. When are you going live? When are you going live? So now here I am. I am live today and I will be live again tomorrow. So tell me how your week has been. In fact, how was your weekend? Let's start there. Please, changing the narrative is in the house. Hi. Yes, sorry guys. I that will continue on that one. In the meantime, one of you can open a Twitter account so that we can do this. I'm sure it will be fixed by tonight. Something definitely isn't right there. Anyways, so how has your week been? And change at the Morrisons? How has jet lag been treating you? I just watched your yesterday's live. I only was able to catch it today. It was quite hilarious, some parts, even though your network was giving you issues. And I'm very surprised that Rosebank would have bad network connection. You would think places like that will, the network will be there. But then again, we're having load shedding. Load shedding is screwing up a lot of electronics and connections and all that sort of stuff. Can you believe it? The reason why I'm able to come live at 9, listen to me, coming live at 9 is because I've been load shedded since 2 o'clock. Since 2 o'clock, and then they only brought back the electricity at 8:30. 8:30. Can you imagine? ESCOM, what is going on with you for real now? This is getting out of hand because we're supposed to be load shedding 2 hours. That's the agreement we had with y'all. Only 2 hours. And then you cycle this to other places and stuff, and then you come back to us again. We did not sign up for 4 and 6 hours. This is just ridiculous, honestly speaking. Absolutely ridiculous. And I cannot get used to load shedding at all. I don't know why. Every time, I don't know. I just cannot get used to this thing. It's so annoying. Especially for us content creators, it's making matters extremely difficult. I hate it. Changing the narratives. Jet lag is beating right up. Oh, I feel bad for her though. I feel terrible. I was told we are on stage 5436. What does that even mean? Five what? I think you made up those numbers. No. I have never heard of that. It's either stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think up to 6, 7. I can't remember. But stage 6 is like we get switched off 3 times a day, but those 3 times is still 2 hours. So you will still have like 6 hours in between. But now they just like they are on steroids. I'm telling you. Netta Slim is in the house. Hi, New York, New York. How you doing? I like calling her New York, because that's where she lives. And your that beautiful video of yours when you were at the Bahamas. Whose wedding was it again? That was a beautiful wedding at the Bahamas. I was like, I'm jealous. My goodness, Netta Slim, you are a world traveler. How are you doing, friend? Thank you for being here. Stays. That's funny. Cecilia is in the house. Hey, hey, hey. What's up with you too? Um, I am just so frustrated with load shedding people. I really am. We just got back online since 2 o'clock. Apparently, okay, when I got back home, I knew that we would be switched off at 2, and I knew that the electricity would be back at 4. So when I walked into the house at 4:30, I was like, why are we still load shedding? Then I thought, okay, because sometimes they do bring the lights back on at 4:30, then the lights will be back at 4:30. So I decided, okay, let me go take a shower. When I'm done taking a shower, the lights will be back. And no, the lights were not back by the time I was done showering around 5:15. Then I was like, okay, definitely anytime soon they're gonna switch off. Nope, 6 o'clock. Still, they did not switch on. Okay, 6:30. No. 7:15. No. 7. No. Now I was like, no, come on, come on. I have a live to do at 8:30. So I decided that, okay, to be safe, let me rather get it up to, let me go live at 9. Hopefully they'll be back, unless there's cable theft that we are unaware of. And so the lights just came back 30 minutes ago. And so I was quite smart to schedule my live for 9 o'clock. And so here we are. Here we are. Natty Slim says, it's fine. Oh, great. We are experiencing winter, summer, rainy season. We just all don't know. It's if it's not the weather, it's we are having this phenomenon called load shedding. Basically, it's where the government switch off our lights because the grid is kind of like struggling to supply electricity to everyone. So in order for electricity to continue to be supplied, some parts of the country would be switched off. In fact, not the entire country or half of the country. There are like some suburbs and townships and rural, wherever there's electricity, there's like scheduled blackouts that will go on for about 2 hours, and they'll switch off and they'll switch on. So that is what we call load shedding. They're shedding the too much load that the grid is failing to supply electricity, and as a result, we are struggling because we have a government that is short-sighted, a government that hired friends who have no idea how to maintain a power station because they did not go to school for that. It's jobs for friends, jobs for girlfriends, jobs for boyfriends. And then they sit there and they think that power stations kind of fell off from the sky and they don't need maintenance. That is why we are where we are today. Sad. But anyways, that is why it's so important that infrastructure, you hire people who went to school for this thing because they can make predictions. And then before anything happens, there would have been a solution. And by the time the population grows to whatever it grows to, then we would have what the citizens need. So another thing that is contributing to our grid is because South Africa is also like the United States of the globe. Everybody is here, especially on the African continent. We're having African migrants that are coming to South Africa. And that also adds on to the grid, which is kind of like failing to supply electricity to each and every one of us on a daily basis, second by second, hour by hour, and stuff like that. But anyways, it is what it is. We are South Africa after all, and we love everybody. Um, Cecilia says, welcome again to Red and Stays in to Mzansi. Yes, 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 please. Please do welcome Nari Slim. When are you coming to South Africa? We already having changing the narrative. They are part of us now. They arrived here in Joburg on Saturday. This just past Saturday, and we are waiting on you to come and come and plant or find your roots. I know that historically speaking, slaves were not taken from the southern part of Africa. Apparently, okay, I'm not sure, but it makes sense if you think about it. When the slave traders or the slave masters came down to our part of the world, they looked at us and they were like, these ones, they are short with big bellies. Clearly, they're lazy, and that's how we survived from being taken away. From being taken away, not knowing that actually we are warriors by nature, and we had our own stuff going on down here when they were here. We're settling in ourselves and we're building ourselves into what we are today in different languages that we speak. But hey, that is that. Daniel Slim is asking me, how is Vlogmas going for you? I have been consistent since day one, since the 1st of December to date. This is Vlogmas 12, episode 12, this very live. So it's been so hectic because I have a 9 to 5. So I have to juggle my 9 to 5, and I also have to be consistent with my Vlogmas. How I've been doing this, only goodness knows. I think Vlogtober kind of like gave me an idea and where I could slip, slide in the hours that where I'm not that busy, and then I will create videos. I think if I did not participate in Vlogtober, I may have struggled with Vlogmas, because right now at work, I thought things would kind of like die down, but instead they are like just crazy. And at the same time, I have Vlogmas. So I did commit that I will do it from the 1st of December all the way to the 25th of December, till Christmas Day. The another thing that I think it's my issue is that because I was brought up in a family where I was taught that if you are going to take up a position of leadership, you need to lead by example. Even when nobody's following, you still have to lead by example. So I can't tell you guys to do to participate in Vlogmas and I'm sitting folding my arms and I'm doing nothing and make excuses that, you know what, I got a 9 to 5, I can't participate in Vlogmas. Then how will I then be a good leader if I am making these sort of excuses? So as a leader, I need to lead by example. So that is why I have to be consistent. That's my upbringing, and it's very difficult for me to like, okay, let me skip a day, let me skip for 2 days, or let me do Vlogmas for 5 days, and then I have this video that say do Vlogmas, and then I'm not doing it, if that makes any sense. So let me go back to the chats. I see some people are trickling in. So yeah, definitely Vlogmas is going absolutely amazing, and I love it. I love the engagement. Everything has been positive so far. Everybody has been enjoying the vlogs, and it also gave me an idea. It also gave me freedom to be even more creative. I'm trying to be cinematic lately, but of course my cinematic scenes are still very choppy. I like them to be smooth and transitional and look professional, but I'm going to figure it out at some point. I think vlogging will definitely become part of my channel in 2023, because I see it it becoming something that I'm also enjoying, by the way. If you've been listening to on any of my my videos, if you've been following me for a while, you would know that I'm not a big vlog fan, especially when you are starting out, because nobody knows you when you are starting out, which is the truth. If you're going to do a day in my life, okay, great, but who are you? Why should I care? That type of thing. But once you have established a community of people that really, really believe in you and enjoy your content, then you can start doing a day in my life, because people would be curious to know, what do you eat in a day? What do you do in your a day in your life? What is your skin routine? Where do you shop? Those sort of stuff. Why? Because now you have friends, or you have a community that is loyal, that knows you, that you know, and will want to know things like that. You can't just start off with just vlogging and think that people are just going to watch, because same goes with I always make an example with little Johnny. We are going to January, and schools will be opening in January, and a lot of new YouTubers will want to show us the first day of little Johnny. Okay, little Johnny is cute. Wow, beautiful. He looks cute in his uniform. But why should we care about little Johnny? We don't even know who you are. Why are you showing us little Johnny? And people are not going to watch that type of content. However, when you're established, and when I say established, I don't mean like having thousands and thousands of subscribers. You can have 100 subscribers and probably 150 views. That is a community that you can show little Johnny to, and then they will enjoy watching little Johnny walking into his class for the first time and crying, or maybe saying bye-bye mommy, or bye-bye mommy and daddy, and off he goes into the sunset in his class and meets his new friends. I don't know if that makes sense. So I've always been anti vlog, especially when you're a beginner. Please, let's get that straight. When you're a beginner. So let me go back to the comment. Dico, hi to you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Gunning with Betty K is in the highest house. Hi friends, sorry I'm late. Absolutely, you are not late. K Trisha, wow, hello. It's good to see you in. I just arrived. What are we talking about? We are talking about anything. Usually my lives, you guys always take over. So you can ask a question, you can share something, we can discuss whatever you want us to discuss. I hope you are feeling better now about our conversation earlier. As long as you did not get an email canceling, you are good to go. We'll meet each other on Wednesday. Okay. Let's see. Chantel M is in the house. Hi, Clantus. I'm experiencing load shedding. Network is bad. Oh my goodness. I know. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be here if you are struggling. Okay, please. You really don't. But I appreciate you. Thank you. Changing the narrative says, Ed Celia, thank you very much. Yes, welcome. Natty Slim says, Nassau? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, Steven is in the house. Hi, Steven. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Clients' blessings as well to you all. Hey, bro, thanks. Thank you for being here. You were very much welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. Celia says, clients, please lead by example by month. I promise on the 1st of January, that will be part. In fact, I'm making my New Year's resolution. I usually make my New Year's resolutions on the 28th of December. On the 29th, I do a vision board. And so definitely monetization will be part of, that will be the first thing on my, today, YouTube sent me an email. YouTube sent me an email. I think they were being sly to tell me, hey, dude, apply for monetization already. You have 5,000 hours. That's the email was. There's like, you have let me show you actually the email. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, there it is. As a matter of fact, you see, the ring light is not going, but let me read it to you. It says, so basically they're giving me like a snapshot of how my channel performed in November. So your 2022, okay, not 2022 all. So they just broke it down, but this, I'm gonna focus on November. They're saying I have 101,005 new views, and I've got 217,000.9 watch time minutes. So meaning I already had, remember, what do you call this, 240,000, which makes 4,000 hours. And now in November, I made 217,000.9 new watch hours. So all that amounted apparently to 5,100 hours. So now they're telling me in style, hey dude, monetize, what's happening? So no, definitely I will monetize. I will monetize. Goodness. Yeah, I will monetize. Trust me, I will lead by example. And that is so funny. Okay, well, I see y'all are laughing. K-Trader says, January, I'm giving in my all. This year, I was not in a good space, honestly. Oh, no. If you are going through something, do not push, because YouTube is very demanding. So you cannot be going through something in your personal life at the same time you are creating content. You are going to breakdown. So please, thank you. Chantel, little Johnny, but oh, little Johnny, bundle of joy. Yeah, shame. I do see a lot of those videos in January, and unfortunately, they'll get like 2 views, and they'll be stuck on 2 views the entire year, simply because people don't know the YouTuber or care or give any kind of care to little Johnny, which is very sad for little Johnny, because this is a moment that his mother or his parents are documenting his first day at school, and they're excited, but nobody else is being excited about it. So that's why. Hey, Trisha says, can't wait to see you. We can discuss building a community on YouTube. Yeah, definitely. Usually when I'm at the YouTube events, it's always fun to meet with content creators that I communicate with via my YouTube channel. Well, we talk a lot. We even give each other advice on this, and that. In the last event I met with Cozy Girly, she's awesome. We're having a great time laughing. We're sitting together, and we had very nice, constructive and productive discussions. Look at her now; she is flourishing here on YouTube. Now, Slim says, the Bahamas. Oh, that's where the wedding took place. Oh, okay, I got it. But that video, the wedding itself on the sea, was it the sea or lagoon? It was beautiful. I loved it. I love those videos. If you have more, please do release them. Changing the narrative says, I got that same email. My numbers surprised me. Oh yeah. We need to fix that thing. Something ain't right there. No, actually, no. There's nothing wrong. I will tell you about it on WhatsApp. I know now what happened. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't think about this. It's actually good news. It's good news, by the way. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's good news. Yeah, I think for me, they sent me 2 emails. One was giving me my entire the year's performance, and also telling me about my watch time. A separate email telling me about my watch time. I think they're just telling me, dude, you are ready to monetize. I haven't monetized my channel. The adverts that you are seeing on my videos, they are adverts that YouTube just put on my videos because they can. So I don't mind that one at all. Chantal M says, at K Trisha, you are so lucky that you will be meeting this man. He's very funny and a vast of information. You know, I've been prepared. I've been preparing for this event mentally, because you guys know I struggle with social anxiety. But I am prepared for Wednesday. I think because every time when we go to these events, I always meet new people, some that I've never even seen before. In the past 2 events, I've been seeing more TikTokers than, I think there'll be half of the attendees there. Is TikTokers. Usually I don't know TikTokers because I'm not much on TikTok, but I know that some of them that are popular that come. So I almost had a breakdown the last one. Thankfully, Jessica Tlejo and Payano were there. They just kind of like shielded me from, because I think they could see that, oh my goodness, he's panicking, he's going into it, and then they came and they protected me from whatever it was that was running across my mind, because my social anxiety can be that bad. So having Kate Fisher there, having, I believe, Sims Wright will be there as well. I've met Sims Wright before, so I'm all good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Kate Fisher says, Chantal, that's great. He really seems like a nice person. Oh, well, I don't know. A gunning with Betty. Oh, Betty K will also be there as well. Yes, 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 yes. So I will be having an army of people that that I care about that are going to be there. So yep, definitely. Gunning with Betty K says, you must give me hints when the panic kicks in. Usually how you would see that I'm getting it's when I'm close to the door. If I'm not in, let's say before the event starts, I don't know what the venue is, how the venue looks like, but if you see me like walking towards the door, you must just know that I'm gonna disappear. I'm having those attacks, because I will not tell you that, hey, I think I am. I will just disappear. So when I just make sure that I don't go towards the door. That's it. That's how you would know. And secondly, my nose will tell you that he may be having a panic attack. It drips. This is the only part you will see. I'm like a dog, like a canine. My nose is always wet, but when I am having anxiety, it literally drips like with sweat. That's another thing that will be a clue to you when you see me. Sometimes it'll drip because I'm nervous, and now I'm like sort of calming down. But if I'm by the door and my nose is dripping, you must know. Next time you'll be like, "Where's Clantis? Where's Clantis?" I'll be out of there. Okay, done. So yeah. Other than that, if I'm chatty and I look comfortable, then you should be comfortable as well. That means I'm all good. Ketrisha says, I did Google the place. It's so beautiful, a bit open. Yeah, all these YouTube places that they take us to, they are gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. Like, who comes here? So, yeah, they're very, very beautiful places. I've never been there to be my first time. I've never even been to that place, Q. It's very interesting. Yeah, I've never been there, so it's going to be interesting. So at least now I know Ketrisha, Gardening with Betty, Sims Right. I hope Dibuti is going to be there. I think she will be there. I don't know. It would be nice to hear from. In fact, I will WhatsApp her tonight and find out if she will be there. Because the more of us, the better. Yeah, I think so. We'll see how it goes. So anyways, guys, I think the comment section has stopped. Is there anything else that you guys may want to talk about? Please don't mention me monetizing. I will monetize on the 1st of January. That's the first thing on my list of my 2023 wish lists. Okay, I think that one we can put it behind us, right? Great. Because if I monetize now, even if I do get paid for December, I'll only get paid will be in Feb, I think. No, Jan. Yeah, so I will get paid for December and January. So I think if I start from right at the top of the month, I will get paid for that month. You see, going forward, if that's making any sense. I know this upsets a lot of people. I really do know that. Chantal says, block the door, babe. Don't be obvious when you block the door, because if you do, I will even panic even more. And I'm like, what's good? Be very subtle about it. Ganigo Betty says, I'm tiny. No, I won't push you. Trust me. I will just put sugar in your. I was like, and I'm gone. Chantel says tag team with K Trish. Yeah, kind of like lock. um, I'm already part of the team by 4. Ooh, I feel threatened. Says clients, please relax with this Wednesday too. Yeah, no, like I said, I am prepared. I'm prepared. I've meditated. I'm aligned with everything. My mind, my heart, my emotions, they are all aligned. I'm prepared. The two ladies in here and everyone you're going to meet there is having your back. Oh, thank you. You are fully protected from you. I am my own worst enemy, right? No, thank you. No, thank you. That's a very wholesome of you. What you just said there. Thank you so much. I would not be dramatic at all. Trust me, but I will be very much aware because I'm always aware when I'm in the presence of too many people. Yeah, guys, this thing is a curse. It is a curse that I don't know how to get rid of. I heard the last time people talking about therapy. You need to see. I've seen a therapy before. I've seen probably 5 therapists, and they all were wonderful. And the exercises they gave me didn't work. That's just the truth. I think with some mental health things, some can be managed, like how I managed mine by just being out, like don't meet anybody, just lock myself indoors and let life pass me by. I'm fine with that. I enjoy my own company. As a content creator, I'm able to create. I don't have to go out and then think, oh my goodness, I have to run back to film and things like that. So I cope. I'm used to me now, which is kind of like scary to somebody who is a social butterfly. Like, what, on your own? I get invited to places and I always say no. I'm sorry, I can't come. Sometimes I will say I'm coming, like a traditional wedding that's taking place on the 23rd of December. When I was invited, it was still far away, and I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll be there." Now it's getting closer, and I'm like, "What wedding? What wedding?" And I'm having panic attacks about that because weddings, funerals are my worst. Because our weddings and funerals, they belong to the community. There's no such thing as, oh, this is a private wedding. Oh, this is a private funeral. Once there's a tent and it is visible, everybody comes there. And so that for me, it's not conducive environment to be in at all. So yeah. Kate says, Cecilia is a vibe. Oh, Celia is a vibe, and I really appreciate that. I always see her on other YouTubers' comments. Yeah, she's a very supportive person. Love her to bits. I love people that are after my own heart, and she is very supportive. I love her for that. Celia says, remember, no one wants to hurt you there at all. Yeah, no, I do. I do know that. I do know that. I think my biggest fear is because I can be naive as well, especially when somebody is being nice to me. I find myself opening up, and then I make the mistake of when somebody says, "Hey, can give me your WhatsApp number or give me your number," and I do give them, and then when I get home and they call and I'm looking and I'm like, believe you me, that phone call is not going to be answered at all. That to me, it's like the turbos now have turned out become the one who's hurting people, and that does not sit well with me at all. Because if you ask for my number, I'm not going to, especially when we are like this. At least if it's on social media, if you ask for my number, I can avoid the question. I do avoid the question, but if it's like physically, I don't want to seem to be like a jerk and not give you. But once I give it to you and then you call later on, that call is not going to be answered at all until you give up calling. They are having too much fun and happy to see everyone, including seeing you. Yeah, that's true. Every time these events, there's jolly, there's fun, everybody's just interacting, dancing, especially after the main event, like with the speakers and what we are there for. Then there's lunch. After lunch, then there's like a DJ, and everybody's dancing, everybody's talking. Others are networking business and things like that. I even once saw 3 YouTubers basically recommend it. The one YouTuber's like, you know, I've got so much bookings, and there's these 3 brands that want to work with me. So I'm thinking I'm gonna recommend you to them so that I can offload. I mean, conversations like that, I love hearing them because that builds a community amongst content creators. And so all hearing that is like, wow, this is incredible. YouTubers in South Africa really do have their backs, especially the beauty space, because most of these YouTubers, they're like lifestyle and beauty. And in the companies that they were mentioning, there's like these big brands that are, no, I would recommend you instead because I'm already fully booked. And you're like, this is amazing. You know, this is something that if ever some of us or all of us in here have that type of luck or fortune, let's not be selfish and take all the brands and the sponsors. Let's recommend each other. If I'm booked, fully booked, I'll say, okay, I'll go to the brand and say, hey, can I recommend a lady by the name of Celia Mutweneng Zingen? If they say cool, then I'll call, hey, listen, there's a brand that's going to call you, or maybe I don't call you at all, and I tell them, please don't tell her that I recommended her to you guys. So those are the things that I think we will talk about in 2023 as we grow on the platform. All right. Cecilia says, thank you, Kate Trisha. I must visit your channel. Sorry, I am not getting all notifications of people I'm subscribed to. I did a little research about YouTube notification. It turns out that YouTube notifications it depends. For example, if you are, let's say you have 100 subscribers, and what the algorithm does now is it looks at how many of the 100 that click and watch your videos every time you upload a video. So if you are having 30 people that out of the 100 that click and watch your videos every time you upload, then the algorithm will push notifications to about 40. Then 60 people it will not push notifications to. They will either find you on browse feature, which is your homepage, or channel page, which I think is still your homepage or something, or in your traffic, like your view traffic and traffic viewer. What is it called again? Yeah, that. So some will just see you there on our homepage. If we still don't click for the next 3 months, then it removes the YouTuber off your homepage. You'll never see them again unless you go back and watch their video, and then the algorithm once again will bring them to your homepage, but only this time for a week if the content creator what do you call this, clicks and watch. So that's what it has done these days. So it doesn't send out notifications to everybody that click the bell notification. It only sends it to those that consistently watch whenever you upload a video. So that means when it comes to views, it's gonna decline, which is, I think it's a negative, especially when it comes to average view duration, click-through rate. YouTube is becoming more and more difficult, to be honest, with all these changes that are happening. But we'll talk about that in 2023. Katricia says, I hope you won't be shy once I start dancing. Dance away. I may even join you and dance. Oh, we'll see. about that. Okay, Trisha. And show the dancers all the dance moves that I even have a new one. Oh, no, let me not demonstrate it. No, the one. So I'm part of a fire starter. It's like a group of content creators around Africa. 20 of us were chosen to do shorts. So basically, our job is to follow trends, and then you see the dance that I made of Megan Trainor. That is a trending dance move. So as part of that elite group, I created that video to submit, which was accepted, and now hopefully Africans will also follow suit and do the dance. We'll see. We'll see. Because the moment I uploaded that video, I remember I was busy filming. I was editing the Vlogmas video where I did that. You know, the opening scene. I was showing you how I create content for shorts and Instagram reel. So while I was busy editing, when I went to my YouTube studio, and I was like, and that was less than an hour. I was already at 3.3 thousand views. I was like, this really is a trending dance move. So hopefully you guys will participate in these trends when we drop them. So currently there's another trend that just came out. I don't know if you know it, but it's big on Instagram right now. It's about shaking your head, do your hand thing and your body. I'll show you the dance. It's crazy, very fun though, but it has to be done in a classy type of way. Your body movement must be in a classy type of way, but as well kind of rough, especially when you do your head, when you throw your head backwards and you like shake it. That's a trend that is currently trending on Instagram Reels, which is going to trend as well on Shorts, I think sometime this week, if not next week. We'll see about that. So I want to be part of that. I think tomorrow I'm going to watch a lot of those videos and catch the move and then do it. Sia says that he gives on his shorts videos. Dude, I will do it. I will do it. Gardening with Betty will have to stop me. You're like, yo, bro, you're embarrassing us. Yeah, he has to teach me how to. You said you have 2 left feet. Yeah, I will straighten that. Don't worry. I will straighten that. Kate just says, Celia, that's a good idea. Oh, you guys, you're really conspiring against me. I thought you were friends. Celia says, Betty K, you guys can't go wrong with that dance move. No, they can't. Oh, they can't. I used to be a dancer and I know how to teach how to dance. So that one we will be doing it. I don't want to see the line dance, guys. It's so 1990s. You know, is it called electric dance? You know, that's one that is done at weddings and parties. That is a 1990 dance, guys. It's 2022. We are going to 2023. We can't be carrying that with us. Katri says, I will check the trends. Yeah, do check the trends. You just go to the reels. As you keep scrolling, you will come across the current one. It's about hands, head, and body. It's a very funny dance move. As a matter of fact, the first time you see it, you'll be like, what's going on? But that's a trend that's going on. There's another one that was doing the rounds, which is still doing the rounds right now. It's a beautiful song. I've played it in the last event that I went to where I was walking. That song, it has a dance move actually. And that dance move, I try it because you have to move a lot your waist, almost like you're doing a belly dance movement. I love the dance. I also love the song, but I cannot for the life of me. I miss the step a little bit, especially where you have to point and then bring, like as if you're calling the person, but you have to do it. Number one, your body movement is moving, your hips are moving, and then you have to also use your hands your hands kind of like this, and then you do this, and then you do that, and you do this. But your face as well, it needs to look sexy, like flirtatious type of thing. Now, I can't multitask. I find myself, okay, I get the hips, but I'll fail to use the hand. If I'm using the hand, my hip stops, and then my face, I become like this instead of flirtatious type of thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I was telling, who was I telling? Betty K, was it you? Betty was telling that we are going to dive a content creation people. Content creation is going to finish us. Changing the narrative says is a short 1 or 2 minutes long. No, it must be less than 60 seconds, because if it hits the 60-second mark, YouTube will add a second, and that will no longer be a short. So the best short that I think goes viral is a short that is 15 seconds long to about 22 seconds long. Beyond 22 seconds, it kind of like tanks. So if you want to be strategic with your shorts, either you make it 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or 22 seconds. Then your short will shoot up. And secondly, when you film a short, you don't film it like this. It has to be vertical. That it's a must that it's vertical, not landscape. When you do long form videos, you landscape your video. But when you do shorts, you do vertical. But yeah, like I said, the best sweet spot is 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and 22 seconds. I think if you want to put, because the thing is, people's attention span is so short, thanks to TikTok, that some people can only stomach 5 seconds, some people can only stomach 10 seconds, some people can stomach up to 34 seconds. So if you really want to push it a little bit harder, then stop at 34 seconds. Anything beyond that, your short is not going to make it. You can put this to the test. If you watch Betty K's shorts, she does up to 10, 15 seconds. Please do correct me. If you watch Cozy Girly, her shorts about 10 seconds. The longest I've seen from her is 20 seconds. And she's hitting big numbers with shorts. So that those lengths or short lengths are the ones that are going to see your shorts performing very well. Never go up to 60 seconds, because YouTube will add a second and then it becomes a regular video. It's no longer a shorts. So make it under. If you go all the way, stop at 58 seconds. So that when YouTube adds a second, it's 59 seconds, and then it's still a shorts, if I'm making any sense. So that's how shorts are done, vertical and not landscape when you film a shorts. All right. There is music now that you can add, and now you can even increase because at first the music license was 15 seconds long. Now it is 60 seconds long. So that means you can prolong your video to that 60-second and play the music that you have chosen. And another thing that I've also been asked a lot is that why is it when I'm saying something on my shorts with my voice, like I'm saying something, but when I add music, the music is the only thing that is heard, not me. Right now YouTube doesn't have the volume feature or button where you can reduce the song into a background and then you are heard. So right now, because currently shorts, to be honest with you, are created for dance. Currently, they are if you're going to add music, that means you are dancing, if that's making any sense. So if you just want to talk, then talk without playing music, because if you add audio, then nobody's going to hear you. We're just going to see your lips moving, but we'll be hearing the song. So that's what the music is for currently. It's for the short creators that do dance moves. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Kate Trisha says, "Wow, thanks. No wonder why my shorts get stuck at 5,000 or 2,000 after 1 hour. Then it stops." Yeah, if your shorts are longer than those time frames that I've given, yeah, after an hour, the shelf will shelf your shorts and then it will die off. But if you keep your shorts at those time frames, so what it does is when your shorts hits 5,000, it will take it out of the shelf, but it will bring it back maybe tomorrow because of how it performed and then the length of the video. And then when you wake up the following day, you'll find that now your short has hit 20,000. And then it will take it off the shelf and then it will return it back maybe next week. And then you hit 100 or even 1,000,000 views and like that. So that is the shelf. It basically rotates the shorts in there. So if your short doesn't perform well because it's too long, it will never come back on the shelf. Okay, I don't know. That's the best I can explain it. Nettie Slim says, repeat that again. So if you're going to create shorts, make sure that you create your shorts up to 10 seconds or 15 seconds or 22 seconds. If you want to push it just a little bit higher, 34 seconds. If you go beyond that, your short is not going to perform as well as you would expect. 5 seconds, sweet, it will do its thing. But 5 seconds, I don't think it will take you to a viral status. But 10 seconds, 15 seconds are the ones that will take you to a viral status from what I've observed when I studied these the shorts that, oh, okay, 10 seconds and 15 seconds. That is why YouTube, if you check its camera, the tool, it's up to 15 seconds. It doesn't go beyond 15 seconds. So yeah, let's go back to the comments. Gardening with Ben says, that's true. 15 seconds is a go and timing is very important. Yes, timing as well is very important. I was watching Cozy Girlies because she's doing very well with shorts here in South Africa. So she gave tips, and one of the tips that she gave was timing, that you must time your shorts when you upload them. Do the morning upload, do the daytime upload, and the evening upload. The reason why you are doing it like that is because some people, when they're stuck in traffic or about to start work, you know, that 5 minutes before you start work, some people go on to, like I do, I go and watch some shorts to kill that 5 minutes that is left, and you want to catch that wave and ride it. The midday one is lunchtime. People during lunchtime, while they are talking and having whatever they are doing, they are also watching shorts. So you want to catch that wave and ride it. And then in the evening time, people are now relaxed. They've had their dinner, probably laying in bed, waiting to fall asleep. They watch shorts and then ride that wave. So I thought that was excellent advice that she gave. So that it doesn't matter what time in the morning. I think personally, if you can catch the 5 to about 9, like 5 to 9, and then midday, if you can start uploading your shorts from 1:45, because lunchtime in South Africa starts at 1, so 1:45, so that when people come out for lunch, that your short is already live, and then they just click and watch it. And then in the evening, after dinner, maybe around 8:30, 9 o'clock, but before 9 o'clock, because some people go to bed at 9 o'clock, so you catch that wave and then you ride it, if that makes sense. Gunning with Ben say, oh yeah, okay, I just read that. Naism says YouTube needs to update. Yeah, they are actually updating. There's a lot of updates that are coming up as well. I will let you know about those. Changing the narrative says, exactly, Garden. Hello. Hey, Betty K, Garden. Hey, Cozy Girlie is in the house. Hey, classes. That's timing breakdown is exactly what I thought about. Yeah, that made absolute perfect sense. I was like, great. This information that you gave on that video, guys, if you want to learn how to go viral like she's doing, go and watch that video. It's only 8 minutes long, from Cozy Girly Eats. That's her channel name. Go there, watch that video. She gives incredible gems about how to be successful with shorts and grow your YouTube channel, by the way. Yeah, you watch that video, you will learn a lot from her. It's a long-awaited video. I think we spoke about this when the last time we had the YouTube event. I don't know. Are you gonna be there on Wednesday again? Because you're a familiar face. um, yeah, yeah. Please go and subscribe to her channel and watch that video. She uploaded it about 2-3 hours ago. If you are anyways, guys, you ought to be creating shorts. You ought to be creating shorts. Yeah, let's do the long form videos, but shorts currently is what YouTube is pushing. Okay, changing the narrative, that's one of the things that we are going to talk about. Shorts are extremely important for all content creators to be filming. We even have Cozy Girly Eats, that's her channel name, Yvonne. It basically is it's the channel above you right now on the chats. So I won't be attending Wednesday. Oh, okay. Should have been great to see you again, because I wanted us to brainstorm, but it's fine. We'll talk on the side. Yeah, so as I was saying, we ought to be creating shorts, all of us. So at least create 2 shorts a week. Have your long form videos, but also create shorts at least twice a week. You know, creating shorts doesn't take longer. It doesn't take long at all. The longest you can take on a short is 30 minutes. And then you chop it down to that 10 seconds or whatever the case is. So let's all be creating shorts. That is what will help you pick up some subscribers. But make sure that when you do that, your shorts are not far off from your niche, so that the people that are signing in because of your shorts, they must not come in and say, okay, I did not sign up for what I'm seeing here. I signed up for dance moves. I signed up for the humor. I signed up for whatever it is that your YouTube channel is about. So with Cozy Girl Eats, she did mention that her channel is a beauty lifestyle, but she added a new niche where she's talking about food, reviewing food. And now she incorporated that in her shorts, and her shorts are like, whoosh, they take off the moment she uploads. That is something beautiful to watch, by the way. Cozy Girl It says, Instagram direct, I'm not there often, but I'll definitely respond. Yeah, no, we will talk about, definitely, I will come into Instagram. But it's not something pressing, so don't feel like, don't wait. Just something that we're just going to talk and pass by. And yeah, it's nothing serious at all. But yeah, guys, I think we are 58 minutes into this live. So thank you guys for being here. I always appreciate you guys when you come through. The number, it fluctuates, the number of people that are watching, but I know that the replay as well does get some attention in terms of views. Not necessarily when it comes to comments. It's all cool. It's all cool. Silver QMC, thank you, man. You're welcome. And welcome to my live. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's create shorts. That is what will propel our YouTube channels. For me, because I am an education channel, as you know, education channels are not like other channels. For us, growth takes forever. But because I love what I do, I'm fine. I'm patient. And I love the fact that my channel is growing organically. And it's because it's people who are interested in what I'm talking about on my channel, which is amazing. I love that. So that is why as well, when it comes to monetizing, it's like, it's not a rush for me. Yes, I know there's money, especially the content that I do. Its CPM is pretty awesome. Excuse me. Its CPM is pretty awesome. It's about between $15 to $50 per thousand views. So I could be making a killing. I think a month I could make like $2,000 from the niche that I chose. But because I'm trying to help, and my moral compass is like, why are you helping? And then you profit out of helping people. Yeah, guys, it's 10 o'clock. There's a chance that I will be load shedded. So before I get load shedded, let me say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support always. And let's see each other again tomorrow. I am going live again tomorrow. Today was to pay for Saturday. So tomorrow, because Tuesdays I go live anyways during Vlogmas. So I will definitely see you again tomorrow on a live. Then we resume vlogs on Wednesday. All right. So thank you all. Before we all go dark, let me say good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Agani Betty says in 2 minutes we have load shedding. Buy battery, please. Oh, yeah, I will buy the battery. Okay, okay, I will buy it. Nettie Slim says you should get monetized. Yeah, you're right. I will. 1st of Jan. I promise. I promise. I promise. Katie Ray Maximus. Hi. Give a great evening. Yeah, I'll have a great evening. Thank you as well. Have a great evening to you too. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. It's already 1 minute past 10. So I think maybe at 5 past we are going dark. So anyway, goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Love you. Mwah.